Hey folks, Daily Lands Blog for the 18th of October 2020. So I have been talking about this one of my friends who has had real problems with a suicide attempt that was near fatal, and some days when she was really close on other days. And she sent me something that I found to be very logical, but also I kind of thought, yeah, you know what, that makes sense. And it's Casey put the link into the caption for this, a place where you can actually download a sheet of paper that has a bunch of questions on it, which is basically what for people to do in the case of emergency, right? It's kind of like making a plan to offset your suicide plan. And I was thinking, first of all, there's no harm in doing it. And second of all, how do you get people to do that? How do you broach the subject with them, which I think would be the most challenging thing, because that's a tough thing to say to someone. Hey, Case, why don't you fill out this form in case you find yourself in a really difficult situation? So why don't we all do that, right? I think that you can offset somebody's insecurities and someone's fears by essentially saying to them, I'll do it too, because I have continued to be shocked by the number of people who have suicidal thoughts. Again, I did a speech last week. I'll do another one coming up tomorrow. And I'll ask the question, and tomorrow is a big group, probably 1,000 people, maybe 2,000 people. And I will ask the question, how many of you have had suicidal thoughts over the course of your life? And I can almost guarantee you it will be 50%. And that blew me away when I first saw that on a virtual talk, right? Because when you're face to face with people, 50% of the room is not going to put up their hand. They don't want to be known as that to the people around them. But I have found that the number of people that have had suicidal thoughts is dramatically higher than anything I imagined. And therefore, if we all filled out this form, which said basically, in case of emergency, who to contact, what are my vulnerabilities, what are the kinds of things that would force me into trying to take my life, and what can be said to me, perhaps to prevent me from doing so. So take a look at the link, sicknoneweek.com, 24 hours a day. 360 days a year. Why are we here, Case?
Why are we here?
To share important information and to share what we learn, because we have access to more minds, more brains, more people. We need to share what we know, like the 50%.